Hi again. Today we'll be testing two cells made out of, what do we call it? A sugar carbon snake material. By burning sugar you get this black, tarry, flaky, light substance. I've coated it on both of these electrodes. One's a carbon, flexible carbon sheet. And the other one is a thicker piece of aluminium today. The electrolyte's going to be the gel we used in the Gel Epsom Salts video. Just as a comparison, we're going to compare the two cells. Okay, I'll apply the gel and I'll get back. Okay, the carbon sugar snake cell is assembled. It's got the gel in it. It's around about the same thickness as the other one. It's higher in voltage. It's 0.62 volts. And in fact, this one also has milliamps on a short circuit. Milliamp reading set on the 200 range. We're about 8 and drops rapidly. I've got the charger set up. We'll wait for the voltage to settle again. Okay, it's about there. We'll apply a small charge. I'll do 20 seconds. Okay, that's about 20 seconds. Now, let's see if the carbon sugar snake material outperforms the graphite. Hooking up the motor. Motor's running fine. That was a 20 second charge. About 47 to 50 seconds on 20-second charge. Maybe the carbon sugar snake material does outperform the other cell. I'll let it dry out for a bit. It's starting to ooze out everywhere. Oh, it's on my fingers. Oh, okay. I'll be back shortly. Okay, it's been a half an hour. I started the charge off at 2.9 volts. It slowly went up to 3.05 and then it's starting to drop down. The milliamp reading was around about 90 milliamps and that's sort of slowly dropping over the half hour. This should give us a gauge if this one actually performs better than the last cell made out of graphite. So I'll just disconnect. We'll watch what the voltage drops down to. Not too bad. We'll hook up the motor. Oh, if I can get the lead on. And we'll watch how long it's been. It's been a minute now, so I mean, started off at 1 minute. It's really flying along. Voltage is actually holding better than the graphite cell, but it could be due to the thicker and better quality aluminium plate. That's a proper piece of plate compared to a drinking can. Voltage is definitely holding, so I'll probably mess the test up by changing the aluminium plate. But nevertheless, the voltage is way better for a half-hour charge at 2.9 volts. Milliamp draw is phenomenal. Here to carbon snakes. And here I was thinking the carbon snake wasn't going to work because I tried dissolving some of it in some polystyrene and made some plastic, but it wasn't conductive at all. Man, a little tail rotor motor's spinning. Interesting. Don't quite like the smell of the carbon snake and the ethanol to make it. Really leaves a bad taste, even though I did it outside. It was, yeah, I could smell it and taste it all night. It's a bit like acetone. I don't like that smell either. Seems to linger on me. Sweet, but this is good. This is surprising me. So after this little experiment, I'll let that sit for 24 hours and then put it in a wet cell like that one, like its counterpart. That one still holds a charge, or doesn't hold a charge, it charges up and then dissipates your load over 25 minutes. It's been 2 minutes now for this one, and it's only had a half-hour charge. It doesn't run the motor without a charge, not for this long. It sort of, once the voltage picks up a bit, it will run it, but then probably for about 20 seconds. Okay, we're dropping down now. So it delivered more milliamps, but going, I don't think it's going to get to the 25 minutes yet, but that one did have 2 hours of charge for 25 minute runtime on the previous video. I'm wondering if I increase the voltage and give it a 20-second high voltage, see if it will run for 3 minutes now. We should be running out soon. Still spinning. We're slowing down, can start to see the blade. Probably has got a lot to do with just the aluminium plate. Maybe. Coming up to 4 minute run time. Seems to be holding its voltage well, considering we're taking out 13.2 milliamps, set on the 200 range. Well, there you go. Carbon sugar snake material. Perhaps it's the sugar residue. It was sort of still probably the smell of sugar anyway. It sort of smelled like toffee and bioethanol. Not a very good mix. Doesn't seem to drop down much there in the voltage now. The proof will be in the pudding tomorrow, if it still functions this well. Maybe this cell actually produces 0.2 volts and 13 milliamps constant. That's a galvanic action. Different. Still holding. I was expecting it to run out by now. It's been 5, coming up to 6 minutes. Don't forget, it's just a gel solution from the nappies, that powdery stuff, and Epsom salts with manganese oxide stirred into it. The manganese oxide doesn't dissolve in water. Oh yeah, we just dropped off 0.01 volt. We're running for 6 minutes on a half-hour charge. After this stops, we'll check for leakage, see if it leaks like the other one leaks. Everything's pretty much the same on the two different cells, except for the coating, or part of the coating, just the carbon part of the coating. Everything else came out of the same solution. Little motor's still going. 7 minutes. Coming up to 8 minutes nearly, 10 seconds away from an 8-minute run, so 8.5 hours. Maybe it is the galvanic action going on, but I'm not sure. It didn't really power that motor when I first hooked it up. The electrolyte sort of breaks down with a charge. It turns into more of a liquid solution, and clear liquid seeps out. It would probably be water, but it's clear compared to it should have that manganese oxide staining it. We're down to 0.21 volts, 12 milliamps. I think that cell there was doing 12 milliamps all along, where this one started off drawing 40 milliamps. So after this stops, I'll increase the power supply's power to I don't know, put it on half of the dial. Should be around about 10 volts, and I'll hold that on there for about 10 seconds and see what we get. See if we can do rapid charge. If it's a rapid charge, it's definitely a capacitor. That's if this thing does stop. The infinite battery. Woohoo! Everyone's dream. Maybe that's just my dream. Oh yeah, hang on. Oh. I was looking at the camera and it was 0.20, and then I looked at the meter and it was like 0.21. I was like, what? Wow, surprising. Just when you think a cell isn't going to do anything, they just surprise you. The carbon snake didn't turn out all that good, not like the other ones on YouTube.